Hi everyone, welcome back to Mind Read. We're really excited that you could join us for this creepy and scary video. Today, we're going to show you the creepiest discoveries found under bridges. Whoa, this should be interesting, yes? We definitely think so. So make sure to hold onto the railing and know that anything you're worrying about right now is simply water under the bridge. Maybe you could add a bunch of bridge jokes down below for us too. We love all of our viewers' comments. Thanks a bunch. Alright folks, here are some cool facts about bridges first and foremost. So let's have a look at these before we head into the strangest countdown with regards to the creepiest discoveries found under bridges. Bridge fact number 1. Bridges can be super friendly to the environment if made to be so. Bridge fact number 2. Some bridges go absolutely nowhere, in fact. Bridge fact number 3. Bridges provide border security in some localities and countries. Bridge fact number 4. Traditional bridge designs can be just as stable as modern ones can be. Bridge fact number 5. The highest bridge on Earth was completed in the year of 2016. Bridge fact number 6. Bridges can be made from glass and actually work well, even if that does sound pretty compromising. Bridge fact number 7. Fracture-critical bridges are amongst the top safety threats worldwide. Bridge fact number 8. 1 in 4 US bridges are structurally deficient or functionally obsolete. Let's get to the countdown, folks. Make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe with notifications so you never miss a video. If you do subscribe and you've left a like, leave a comment saying I subscribed and I'll reply to all of you saying thank you. Number 10. At our 10th spot, we can say that the crab bridge seen in this cool footage is highly unique. In fact, these crabs are found both on top and underneath of the bridge, and they are very creepy-crawly kind of creepy, in a crustacean seafood type of way. Imagine being here with no shoes on. Gosh, that would be very creepy, and then trying to get back to the car without a scratch. Okay, so where are we? Let's see now. On Christmas Island, of course. Off the coast of Australia, and part of its included territory as an isle, these crabs have been built a freedom walkway over the bridge, even though they sometimes go underneath it too. But this has stopped many of them from being hurt or worse, and we love this number 10 spot for the creepiest discoveries found under bridges. It kinda makes you feel like you're in another world. Number 9. At spot number 9 in the countdown, we have the scariest bridge in America, apparently. Okay, remind us to never go here unless we've got lots of cake to soothe our tummies and salad too for those who are more health conscious. But anyway, we can take a look together. Ready? Great, let's see it now. Whoa, it's actually so massive. And in person, it's said to be very surreal indeed. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge is where we're at now. It's located in Maryland in the US. At 4 miles in length, it's a very unbelievable structure. But what's under it that's so creepy, you ask? Well, it's 200 feet above water here, and many refuse to drive over it because of its water factor. Whoa, it really is a long way over it. 4 lengthy miles. Would you ride over it? We definitely would, but only because I can drive really well, and I love swimming too, so I'm not scared. Do you have any awesome or interesting facts about bridges that others might not be aware of? Comment below and we'll read them as soon as we possibly can. Any fun fact will do. Oh, and don't forget to start a conversation with our other viewers so we can enjoy building up a beautiful community here at the channel. Let's keep going. Number 8. At the 8th spot in our countdown, we can tell you that we're about to get a little bit outlandish now. Trolls, anyone? That sounds worse than zombies. A troll is a class of being in Norse mythology and Scandinavian folklore. In Old Norse indications, they are beings described as trolls, who might dwell in isolated rocks, mountains, or caves, and that live together in small family units. Trolls are depicted in a variety of media in modern pop culture. Can you see them? Wow! They look unbelievable! Kayaking in Thailand just got super interesting, as we can very well see. Playing music beneath the bridge on one of the islands? Well, is it real, or a Halloween or other fantasy cosplay scenario? We really don't know. You can tell us your thoughts down below, and don't forget to add a happy or fun emoji too. We love those. Number 7. Spot 7 goes to the Bunny Man, which doesn't sound very scary, but it actually is. In Virginia, we can see that this one is exceptionally plagued in urban myth and legend. Said to be extremely spooky and creepy, and seen by many unsuspecting people at different times. A deranged profile, a man in a bunny suit, actually scared people on 2 occasions underneath this creepy bridge. Dubbed Bunnyman Bridge, it's not a place the locals like to venture underneath very regularly, especially after hearing about its occurrences. In one instance in 1970, a couple were visiting relatives, and he actually smashed the front passenger window at the time, scaring the pair significantly. He began yelling at them, saying they were trespassing. Eek. Let's avoid that one for now. Number 6. This time, we're looking at Dunvegan Bridge. Dunvegan Bridge is a suspension bridge, road bridge, and steel bridge that was thoroughly completed in 1960. The project is located in Dunvegan, Alberta. But what lies lurking beneath it, you ask? I'm not really sure we want to know, do we? Let's go there anyway. Just hold onto your sofa chair and we'll get through this together. If the back of your hair stands up, it's just the wind in your living room because someone left the door open. Or it might just be the video footage creeping you out. Let's keep on telling you more. Okay, so here, 2 gentlemen were driving on this bridge during a seasonal snowstorm, and they saw a woman wearing a white cloak who seemed to float up from underneath the bridge, coming out of nowhere, and she was said to be walking barefoot, and apparently she asked for a lift, but the men said no. In fact, a few days later, they ventured back to see her again, and when they did, they saw her picking berries with a heap of snow packed around her ankles. And this takes our spot in the countdown for the number 6 placement for the creepiest discoveries found under bridges. Number 5. This one is going to take us to a scary scenario. It's quite an infamous one, really. It's well known as the 7 Gates of Hell. The 7 Gates of Hell is a modern urban legend concerning locations in the York County in the state of Pennsylvania. 2 versions of the legend exist, one involving a burnt insane asylum, and the other an eccentric doctor. These now decommissioned bridges of the roadway system as a group of 7 speak of hangings, hauntings, and occult or satanic rituals, which onlookers have seen there. It's said to be a portal for some sort of darkness that is so creepy people either visit them on purpose, although we can't understand why, or others, like us here at the channel, avoid them like the plague. And this takes our number 5 spot in the countdown today for the creepiest discoveries found under bridges. We're gonna sneak past this hellish one and move kinda quickly. If you'd like to join us now, we'll hold your spot next to us as we journey to the next, but creepy, spot. Number 4. Our next video shows us the Brooklyn Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge is a hybrid or cable-stayed suspension bridge found in New York City in the US. It actually spans the East River, right between the boroughs of gorgeous Manhattan and wonderful and popular Brooklyn. So what's underneath this one? Let's see. The creature of the Brooklyn Bay Bridge, anyone? Yes, we definitely think it could be, but stay quiet as we look and it won't see us. Okay, great, it's not alive anyways. It washed up on the shore underneath the bridge, just like driftwood or plastic might do. Denise Ginley found this unusual creature, and no one actually knows what it is. Can you tell us below if you know? Wow, the Brooklyn Bridge is world famous because it's the first steel wire suspension bridge and the lengthiest suspension bridge in the world. It was the first bridge to connect Brooklyn to Manhattan and led to an expansion in the population of Brooklyn, actually. Let's take one last look at the creature so you might guess it. And it's time to move on now because this one's a little bit smelly. Number 3. Our next spot is to do with tombs. Tombs. So let's get a bit nosier and see what we mean. Pause the video and grab a snack, and yes, you can make a sandwich, just get back as soon as you can, please. Great. So this one is in regard to the London Bridge and can be related to the same children's nursery rhyme that's called London Bridge is Falling Down. The song has a strange meaning behind it, stating kinda metaphorically that if sacrifices weren't made under it, it might in fact burn down. So guess what kind of people believed occurred underneath it? Yep, sacrifices and dead body kind of tombs. In fact, many workers didn't like working on the bridge from its inception and got spooked by building it. It's not great and it sort of creeps us out a bit and makes us have an extra slice of cake. Today it's fruitcake, which means it's half healthy, right? Fruit is good. Number 2. Thanks so much, Davey from Germany, for sending this one in, because it's definitely our best pick for the day. Davey was talking to his friend Nat, and she found it online, in fact. They were discussing it, but really have no idea where it came from. But then Nat looked it up, and here's what she told Davey. And you'll never guess what. Oh dear, we don't particularly like what's hiding under here. Stuck in the water, it turns out that this crocodile was underneath the bridge. The citizen who found it ended up with a crowd of onlookers who watched as they tried to move it with rope. Wow, they really are brave here, and we're definitely keeping their distance just in case. Crocodiles are large reptiles found in tropical regions of exceptionally beautiful Africa, intriguingly picturesque Asia, the mind-blowing Americas, and the big and bountiful country of Australia. They are members of the order Crocodilia, which also includes caimans, gharials, and alligators as well. There are 13 species of crocodiles, so there are many different sizes of crocodiles. Thanks so much, Davey from Germany. You told us that you love birds too, so we're sending you some sweet chirps from the channel and wishing you a beautiful day. Maybe you might like to bake us a cake sometime. We love chocolate the most. Alright, let's keep on moving.
I saved the best for last, but first, I have a quick challenge that takes only 5 seconds to complete. If you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just try it, it really works.
Number 1. This is the one you've all been waiting for. The number 1 spot is the Bay Bridge. Yes, the San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge was built in the year of 1936, and it immediately became the favorite way to go between San Francisco and the East Bay area. Many skeptical people, well, they believe that the bridge would be impossible to build due to the potential impact of turbulent waters and gusty winds. So, what's underneath it? Let's see. A ghost highway patrol officer, anyone? Some say this paranormal man rises up from underneath the bridge, and others have seen him or it on top of the bridge pulling cars over and totally freaking us out here at the channel. And luckily, we don't use this bridge to get home, do you? Whoa, tell us if you do down below. And this creepy paranormal incident takes number 1 spot in our creepy and very strange countdown for today. The craziest thing is that over 1,500 people have jumped and passed away since the bridge's inception, and some drivers believe they can see the souls of the unliving rising up from underneath it, and even hear their screams from when they jumped. And this crazy creepy bridge takes our number 1 spot today. Whoa, that was super fun. We're so glad you could be here with us today at MindRead. Do you have any super duper ideas for our channel? If you do, please let us know down below because we'd love to hear them. We actually really like emojis too, and finding out where you're from is important to us. And tell us something cool about your country because that would be super wonderful to hear. And yes, of course, we miss you already. Behave, peeps, and a little piece of cake is always good. Oh, and sunshine, and yoga maybe? We like stretching things out here at the channel. See you real soon.